So I recently went to Urban Outfitters and I never buy clothes ever. Everything that you ever see me wear is probably from a free bin at Bryn Mawr. But I decided to buy that. I had a dream about this purse over winter break. Not this specific one, but a purse that looked exactly like it. I walk into Urban Outfitters and it's right there. Now I feel very there's like a lot of residual guilt around like, oh, I bought something that's fast fashion, that sucks. Um, and not because of it, but just like at the same time, I was looking at the bag because the bags are like these giant bags. I'm like, I bought a bag, you put it in a bag. I bought this bag, you put this in a bag. But the whole thing with the bags are like, it says like reusable, like recyclable, reusable, so you can like reuse it as like a different bag. You know, you could put groceries in it. You could put, or you could make pants. So I'm making pants out of it. I found another one of the bags in the free bin. I cut them both up. Well, this is the wrong side, of course. The right side has like, I don't like blue as a color, but I do think that it is a funny idea. Now both sides have holes, unfortunately, both sides. It's gonna be one pant leg. It's not a pair of pants. It's one pant leg, and I'm thinking that the other pant leg is made out of something else. Maybe freeband. Maybe it could be like a patchwork thing. Maybe denim. I don't know. So I pinned it. This side I've already sewed. I kind of was thinking of a blanket stitch thing, but ended up not doing that. So now I am sewing. It is Saturday. The reason why I decided against blanket stitch for this one is because then they would be right side out, and then some of the edges would be showing. Of course, the blanket stitch would wrap up that hem, but I chose to do this back stitch instead along the whole thing because I thought that one, it was very quick, and I haven't done blanket stitch in a really long time, so I would need a refresher, and so that would take up a little bit of time. Microscopic, just such a tiny, tiny amount of time, infinitesimal amounts of time. But at the same time, I was thinking that it would also be, it would show those edges, and it would also have to be, it would result in more of a rectangle instead of a cylinder, where two rectangles stitched together. And that is quite a look, and I might end up doing a blanket stitch on the outside in red anyway. But if I did do that, I would want it to be more of a thicker red, a thicker statement than just this one strand. And I happen to not have that on me right now. So I thought that if the red shows through from this seaming, then that would be cool. But otherwise, I'm probably just gonna stick with it like the way it is now with this backstitch. And then I'm also thinking that for the patchwork side, if it is patchwork or if it's denim or anything, I am gonna try to find all the materials for free also. I figured that no one was going to use these Urban Outfitters bags probably because, well, another one was freeband and I had no use for mine. So mine looked very crisp and very new, and the other one looks a little more tattered, a little more loved. Had some like pet hairs on it, and I'm genuinely not certain if that also came from me, from somebody else, a long time ago, because I can't find the Urban Outfitters bag that I got from somebody else a while ago to hold something in, because they gave me a gift, and the gift came in an Urban Outfitters bag. It was unrelated to Urban Outfitters, of course, but it was, you know, 'cause people don't typically buy other people clothes at college. If you make someone clothes, I feel like that's a different thing, but buying clothes, I think it's a different entity in itself. I decided to make it very wide-legged. I think that'll go well with my other general style. I got this shirt from the Free Bin. It's from Historic Royal Palaces, and this is marked Tower of London, so I believe, London, England, medieval tours. As a medieval literature scholar, I thought that I had to have this shirt. I also found an Oxford University sweatshirt in the Free Bin. I did not attend Oxford. I've never attended Oxford, not even for study abroad. I looked into it copiously, because it was one of my dreams once. Then I figured that I could go to the Bodleian just anyway. I haven't done it. I have not done it. One day I will. One day. Maybe for grad school. Not Oxford, but, maybe for research. Alright, I have one pant. I was going to say sleeve. I have one pant. I have a pant! So here I had to roll it up at the bottom because, let me position this down. It's really just way too long. So if you see that, it's too long at the bottom there. So I kind of made it so that it's like, this looks, something about this looks so weird on the screen, but I have it so that it's one pant leg done, and then I'm going to have the other pant leg, that's the word. I'm going to have the other one done, and I'm not sure how to attach them. Maybe I can use part of this to make like the crotch of the pants and the waist of the pants as well, but I'm not entirely certain how I'm going to make that look good in a normal way. Because there are a lot of ways that I could do it that would look really bad but would still hold them up. But the point is that they're this kind of high fashion, weird, reused, recycled. Like, they're supposed to be weird, but they're also supposed to look good. I'm gonna put away my sewing things. This is not my sewing thing, that is a drink. Okay. Here we go. I believe I'm gonna go outside. I think I'm gonna go outside and do some video editing. I have, like this entire stack of things to get through, but that's okay. I also have some more to get through. One thing that I will say is I got these new glasses, and so I'm really excited to test the tapping between these and my old glasses, which are these, which versus these sound more fake somehow to me. Now it's the older glasses that sound like slightly not correct. I really like the rich hollow tone that these have when I tap on them, yeah. Okay, now I'm just eating chocolate. Now I'm just standing around eating chocolate. I need to shower. I'm gonna put on these pants because they're warm and it's 50 degrees. I need socks. Socks obtained. What else do I need? Like, I could have a shirt. I don't want a shirt. Never mind. I'll probably just wear this. I slept in this shirt, and somebody else slept in this one. So I just, like, I slept, like, and now I'm just gonna wear it. So, that's the way things are. Also, look at my plant. He loves you very much. Okay. Farewell. 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 I need computer storage. So, I really need to do some editing.